Hey, this is Manone. We're here at Meeting of Styles LA, being put together by Crewest, Manone Design, and Friends of the LA River. Basically, we put this together. I was working with the guys from Friends of the LA River who wanted to do a big event, large-scale event in the river. And then at the same time, I was talking to Meeting of Styles out of Germany to help produce an event in LA. So I kind of put both people in contact, and we created like a little triad, and basically made this event happen. In actuality, we had a bigger event scheduled, and we weren't there with the sponsorship. So believe it or not, this is the smaller scaled version of it. This is the no budget version of it. But so next year we're going to do the big budget version of it. Well, we had registered about 170 artists. We ran out at about 200 registration forms. So there's got to be over 200 artists here. I've never been to something with this many artists painting at once. So I'm pretty sure it's a record. Most of these guys, they just kept coming up to me all day yesterday and today, just like saying how historic this event is, because nobody's ever done something like this on this scale before. So in LA or anything like that. So it definitely is. If it's not a world's record, at least it's a historic LA event. Yeah, we have artists here today from Sweden. We have artists here from Mexico, from Canada. Unfortunately, last weekend was the original date and it got rained out, but we had artists flew in from France, Italy, Germany, all kinds of places, and unfortunately they couldn't be here because their arrangements were only for a week, so we missed out on a lot of these other out-of-towners that due to the rain. But other than that, we still have a big showing today. Tons of artists from all over the place: San Diego, San Francisco, the Bay, Arizona. So it's pretty cool. Well, the plan for next year is incorporated with the festival, so that there'll be live music going on, there'll be vendors, and obviously a huge mural being painted. So it'll be much more of a well-rounded event. Being down here, it's amazing just seeing all the artists painting, but you add to that some top groups and bands and DJs, and add to that some cool vendors, and then you got yourself a big festival. We're gonna be the Graffiti Palooza. Running with this event is a month-long exhibit called River City Visions, which is basically artwork depicting the LA River, by artists who paint in the river, by artists who paint about the river. So there's a lot of photography, there's a lot of oil paintings, spray can works. So it's really a mixed media show, and it's a pretty exciting show. Actually, it's been very well received, and we're getting good feedback on the show. Like I said, this is done on a shoestring budget, and or no budget would be better said. But we do have a lot of sponsors, a couple sponsors who have come through big time. Sabotage is a paint company out of Greece, and they basically are sponsoring the whole global Meeting of Styles event. And because of the scale of what we were doing, they donated the most spray cans from any other city, so that was great. We also had a Hint Water provide a bunch of bottles and coolers for thirsty artists, so that was really cool of them. and then obviously we're working with Friends of the Alley River, who's a nonprofit. They're not really a sponsor; they're more of like a partner. But without them, we couldn't have gotten a lot of the permits and gone through a lot of the red tape that we needed to go through to make this happen. Yeah, so if you guys want to get more info on the event, you can obviously go to our website, which is crewest.com. But then there's a meetingofstyles.com, which is for the whole global, event. And just specifically on the LA, there's mos-la.com. So it's meetingofstylesla.com. So that's all the information where you can go, and we're going to post, video and photos and everything. So definitely check it out.